Navajo Lake rests high in Utah's mountains at over 9,000 feet and was formed by prehistoric lava flow. Today it's a peaceful alpine lake surrounded by quaking aspens and towering pines. Here you'll find crystal clear waters, campsites for tents and RVs, and a historic Navajo Lake Lodge with cozy cabins, a general store, and boat rentals. It's the perfect place to relax, explore, and reconnect with nature. Let's go check it out. Welcome to Latitude Reset. You know I like my benches, so I am not on a bench. I'm on a little log step, but that's okay. Bringing you all the fun here in southern Utah. So thanks for joining me today. If you are camping in southern Utah or if you're passing through, State Route 14 will bring you right past Navajo Lake. So let's get to the view that I have right now. So let's head on down this little trail and show you how big the lake is. With 3 campsites and 1 lodge, it does get fairly active, so if you do want to camp here, I will leave a link down below so you can contact the campsites and the lodge directly, because they do book up in the summer season fairly fast. The water is low, but it depends on the season. So we had kind of a light winter with snow, so we do have a little bit less water in the lake. But still plenty for fishing, boating, and just hanging out on the shore of the lake. There's also dispersed camping in the area, plenty of trails, so you can go to dispersed camping and pop up a tent and be good to go. But if you're wanting a lodge or you've got a big camper, this is the place to go for a nice lakeside adventure. Let's head down to the water and I'll show you how clear it is. Super clear. So, on a funny side note, as I walk down to the lake, I have no idea where I parked. So we're gonna venture through the woods until I find where I parked my truck. There was a trail, but as you know, trails can come in and out one side of the woods and you don't see it from another direction. So I'm kind of on a trail. Well, definitely on a trail now, but not where I parked my truck. Always an adventure. We'll head up this way. But there's lots of critters that go up in there. I am not going to explore in the tube though. All right, let's see how far away I am. Oh, not bad, not bad. Just a little trek down the road. That is funny though. All right, let's hop back in the truck. So Navajo Lake Campground shows all of the different sites. You've got the bottom area is for the campers, and then the walk-in units for those of you that have tents. There's the fees. They may vary depending on the year, but this is where we're at right now. So they do have an upper side and a lower side. So the lower side is right up against the lake. And then you've got the road in between. And this one across from the lake, up in the trees, a little secluded. These are the tent sites. We'll take a little quick walk up to one so you can see what it has to offer. So each one has a little picnic table. Looks like a little fire pit. You do need to check with restrictions. We do have a lot of fire restrictions up here for good reason. But with the fire pits, generally you're allowed to as long as it's only in the fire pit. And they do have wood for sale at the office, so to speak, the people that take care of the site. So even for the tent sites, You are overlooking the lake. Of course, the facilities. For the guys, you seem to have it easy. For the girls, I know we like to know what the restrooms look like. And these, I did take a peek in, and it's the cleanest I have seen. Basic toilets, and even toilet paper. Very impressive, very impressive. So there you go for the magical restroom tour. As far as those of you with campers, there's an empty site right over here, similar to those with the tents, but for these you do have the concrete to pull your vehicle up on. Your picnic table and your fire pit, surrounded by the trees. The sites really are spaced out nice. We've got Navajo Lodge and their dock right down there, where you can get boat rentals, kayak rentals. They have their lodging area and a little general store. So if you forget anything, if you're camping or through the area, this is your place to go. Established 1927. We will head down there and give you a little sight of the cabins. So coming down the entry road, we have all the little cabins tucked up in the trees. And now into the general store. They've got everything stocked up if you forgot anything or didn't think about something you might need, from a fishing pole to fishing lures. Of course, your souvenir items with hats and shirts and mugs and a cooler. They also have DVD rentals, personal items for sale, anything you might need for snacks and cooking. They have some wild beef sticks and beef jerky here on the end. And your basic chips, Pringles, always a must at the lake. They have drinks, eggs, milk, bacon, hot dogs, perfect for grilling outside. Into the back area, we have more drinks, and in the cooler, they do have ice cream, of course, and then they have fresh local meats from Cedar Mountain Lamb and Silverbrook Farms. So make sure to ask the staff about those. And of course, ice for your coolers, ices for after a hot day out on the lake, and for the coffee lovers, multiple choices of coffee. And don't skip out on this local company's area in the store. They create healthy whole foods and products. Looking for some self-care? Check out their small batch tallow butter and natural body scrubs, perfect for restoring your skin after the time outdoors. The company also makes treats. Treats for us, protein power balls, zero sugar, all seeds, and treats for our four-legged buddies coming with us because this is a dog-friendly facility. Coming out of the general store, we've got the grilling area, picnic tables, little fire pit, nice area to hang out in the evenings. And of course, like I said, in the store, they have the locally sourced meat. So, after a day of fishing, cook up some meat, fry up some fish. A wonderful end to a day on the lake. Now, if you follow the road past the lake, you get to another campground. So we have Teha Campground. I might be saying that wrong. They have lots of little sites. The map at the front shows you where the host is. Number 12. Tucked all in through the aspens. The host does have firewood that you can purchase. So you've got all the sites, little water station. There is a dump station here. So the campground on one side, and then on the other side of the campground, you do have your dump station and your water station as needed. Take you down here for those of you with big camp trailers and kind of get an idea of the space. Quite a nice wide area for sure. So it's open 8 a.m. to 6 p.m., $10 to dump, and that includes filling water. If you are a paid camper, you are exempt from that. So leaving Teha Campground, heading back towards the lake. Like I said, at the campground, it's a little a ways from the lake, but it is tucked back up in the aspens, and it's absolutely gorgeous. One last look at the lake, and then we head over to the lava fields. The sun shining on it's absolutely gorgeous. A nice breeze, surrounded by trees and water. Definitely a happy place for me. Over on the left, that is smoke from the France Canyon fire. Crews are actively working on it, and it's about 35 miles away from Navajo Lake. Lava fields in Utah at Navajo Lake. Aspen trees blowing in the wind. It is absolutely gorgeous. And I hope you can make a visit up to Navajo Lake on your trip through Utah. It is definitely a worthwhile stop. See you on the next one.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights.